Hello, and welcome to another digital lecture for Salt Lake Community College. This lecture will cover section 6.1 for Introduction to Statistics, Scatterplots and Paired Data. There are only two definitions in this section that we would like to feel comfortable with. When looking at scatterplots for paired data, we're going to be given two quantitative variables to look at. These will often be given in the form of a t-table. And the t-table could be very generic, representing just x values and y values, or it could be more of an application where we would be looking at, for example, the weight of your vehicle and maybe the miles per gallon that it gets. We are then going to be asked, are these variables associated? Two variables are associated when there is some connection with one another. So we're going to be asking, are the x and y variables, or the weight and the miles per gallon of your vehicle, are these associated? To answer this question, we are going to look at a scatterplot. A scatterplot is a graph used to present the two quantitative variables. They are used to study the relationship between the two variables, where each point is considered to be a single observational unit. In this lecture video, I would like to discuss two common methods for creating scatterplots. We can do it by hand, or we can use some sort of technology, such as Geogebra, to help us. Let's look at an example. Here we're given two lists of quantitative data in the form of an x and y table. To create our scatterplot, we would think of each x and y value as a single observational unit. So this first one could be represented as the ordered pair 3, 5. And 3, 5 can be graphed in our xy coordinate system as a single point that's 3 units to the right and 5 units up, and it'd be about right here. This is 3, 5. If we continue plotting the rest of the ordered pairs, we'd have -2, 4, 1, -1, 0, 2, -5, 0. And this would be an example of a scatterplot. When we're given a small list of data points, such as this example, it is reasonable to create a scatterplot by hand. However, for larger data sets, we are going to want to use technology to assist us. The instructions for creating a scatterplot in Geogebra are given here for your reference. However, I would like to continue with this same example and show you how to create a scatterplot in Geogebra in this lecture. So let's open Geogebra. To create a scatterplot in Geogebra, we're going to start by clicking the graphing option. And then choose the 3 vertical dots. And then choose the spreadsheet option. This will open a spreadsheet full of columns, and we are going to enter the x values in the first column. And then enter the y values in the second column. It is a very common mistake that we can transpose numbers or just enter the values wrong. So after entering the table of data, look over your values just to make sure you've entered them correctly. Now we will select our data. You can select your data by putting your mouse over the first cell, clicking, and then holding the button down and dragging it to select all of your data. We will then click on the icon that shows the ordered pair or the set 1, 2. And choose the list of points option. So notice our first list has X predicting our Y value, and it gives you a preview of how it will label our scatter plot. So click OK. And notice our current picture does not show all of our scatter plots, so I'm going to zoom out some so that we can see our entire scatter plot, representing each of those points with a letter. This about covers the technique of creating scatter plots, either by hand or using technology. If you have further questions, be sure to review the example videos that follow or ask your instructor.